Hello, oh, Spin Stinker here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we have got the DC Multiverse from the Aquaman movie, the Collect and Connect figure, Trench Warrior. Really stoked for this guy, can't wait to assemble it and see how good it really is. As inspired by Shortman's Prime, this is my bath art. I really can't do much with this thing. He's got kind of all these fins blocking really anything you can really do. So, yeah, don't really know that. But anyway, let's get this bad boy built and we'll have a closer look and see how good he really is. Okay, so we're going to start with the torso and we're going to assemble the legs. So this is the right leg. Oh, it's a nice click. That's what we want to hear. And the left leg. If you're not too sure which one's which, it will have an LR on it, but just follow the lines on the outside of the legs. And here we have the right arm. Oh, nice and easy. And the left arm, again, nice and easy. Happy with that. And then the head. Ball peg's always where I suffer. Okay, because it's very cold now, I had to heat up the head. There we go. Couldn't get to pop on. Okay, so here we have the Trench Warrior, fully assembled. What do we think? Honestly, a few nitpicks with the figure itself, but my overall real complaint is what I said in my box opening, I think it was. I do not believe this should be a Collect and Connect figure. This should be a standard pack or a standard figure so you can army build it. Hopefully Mattel will realise this and release like a 2-pack with, I don't know, an Atlantean soldier or something like that. That would be very cool. Because then you could just army build like crazy. I would buy a couple of them. Would you guys buy a couple of them? I would. So nitpicks, I'll get them out of the way quickly. Very hard to stand on his feet, but I find out with most character designs which are like this. And ab crunch. There's virtually no ab crunch. That's about it. Absolutely love this thing apart from that. So let's take a quick close-up look at that detail. So a quick close-up on that head. That absolute gorgeous head. It looks like just a piranha just attached there. And the jaw is a hinge, so it does open, and some great sculpt in there and some nice red paint apps in there. So that's really quite menacing there. So there like 4 times. The teeth also painted really nicely. I'm trying to see, I can't actually see any eyes. It's very interesting. I know light was a thing for them, that's all I'm going to say. So I didn't notice that. It's very interesting. You can see on the rib cage here, there's some great paint apps in there and some amazing sculpt. Just looks truly horrific there. And there's some little bones here sticking out on the shoulders and on the actual top of the shoulders there, and then the paint and the fins just looks so good. All these fins are a soft rubber, so they bend. The ones on the arms are probably the hardest, and the texture on the skin and the paint apps going down just does look truly phenomenal. Have a look at the back of the figure with all those fins. Can see there's some really great sculpt in there, and yeah, like I said, lots and lots of fins. Okay, let's do articulation. Don't know why I said that. Let's do articulation. Now the head, as you saw, is on a ball peg, so you can go back that far, down that far. So once again, virtually nothing, and you do get a little bit of pivot this time. Can rotate around 360, but it's going to be looking weird really every time, at every angle. That's probably the naturalist angle you can do. Oh, careful, that's quite sharp. That looks like a saw blade. Shoulders on borders, so they can go around 360 degrees, and they can go out that far. You have a bicep rotation, 360 degrees, single bend in the elbow, and also rotation at the elbow. But again, if you use the rotation at the elbow, the more you go around, the less you get. Wrist rotation 360 degrees, and you can hinge from there to there. Now The sculpt of the actual arm is, you can see, it's got a bit of a diagonal, so it does come over more here. So you can basically go only up to there, that way, but then you can go all the way down to there. Now, as I said, the ab crunch, you get virtually nothing, so it's from there, all the way back, all the way forward. Now that bugs me, because when you first see these things, they're hunched over. Waist rotation, full 360 degrees, no hindrance there. It ratchets to basically forward and backwards. Nothing in between. T-cut hips, so with this leg all the way forward, this leg all the way back, that is a Spartan kick. Sorry. And that is the split kick. That looks funny. Upper thigh rotation, nice and ratchety. Very good, very good. Do like that. Double in the knee. The fin doesn't really get in the way, so that's quite good. And then you have a ankle here, which goes from there to there. It does look a bit weird because of the way it's sculpted, because they have like chicken feet, so to speak. And then you do have ankle rotation, but with the way it's kind of sculpted, you have to work with it a little bit. And it is a little bit, not ratchety, but it's most comfortable being that way. As the late Mr. Glenn Webb used to say, utilising those ankle rockers, this is the furthest possible splits he could do with both feet firmly on the ground. Also, does help he has a tail to keep him up. Okay, size comparison. Trench Warrior stands to the top of his fin about 7 inches, which is just under 18 centimetres. Here we have him standing with the rest of the figures in the wave, and I do think it's ironic how, with the exception of Mira, he is the smallest one in the wave. But of course we have Volko the exclusive, Mira, Aquaman, Orm Ocean Master, and Black Manta. Rating these from my personal best to worst, I would probably say Aquaman's my favourite, then Volko, then Manta, then Orm, then Trench, then Mira. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with that. That's probably the best way I could rate this wave. Here with him standing with some other supervillains, along with some other nightmare creatures. Of course, we have the most scariest of them all, the Joker. Of course, we have Ares, General Zod, Joker, the nightmare creature aka Man-Bat, Killer Croc, Lex Luthor, and Steppenwolf. Okay, final thoughts. Would I recommend this figure? Honestly, yeah, it's a solid figure, and what it's done really well, and the paint-ups on it are just absolutely gorgeous. The sculpt on it's also really good. It shouldn't be a bath. It should not be a bath. That's my only main gripe with this figure. But if you did like these from the movie, then yes, I would strongly recommend this. It's a very, very solid figure, and it's another great addition to the collection. And if Mattel do release a 2-pack with these and the Atlantean Warrior, something like that, or just single card these, I would definitely pick up more of them to army build. So there you go, guys. That is my review. The more I'm posing this guy around, the more I'm actually having less difficulty with his feet. I think I maybe just didn't give it a chance. Do you know, I'm just noticing, I don't think this paint's actually meant to be there. I think that might be a bit of a blemish, because it just stands out a bit and it's a bit too thick just there, just in his crotch, where it's more of a blend everywhere else. So I might just scrape that bit off. But please do tell me, what do you think? Did you enjoy this figure? Would you want to pick this one up? Please let me know what you think. Did you like this figure? Would you pick this figure up? Did you enjoy these in the movie? Love to know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. As per usual, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. Please stay tuned for my next one, which we will potentially be doing another wave of figures. We shall see. And I'm going to catch you in that video. See ya.